Hi, I'm Matcha and welcome to the very first MSE Medicine update. Here's what's coming up.
The first negative aspect, because that's what you've got to get out of the way, because it's hard work and you can't get out of that. It's hard work to get in, it's hard work to stay in, it's hard work pretty much for the rest of your life.
Medicine Update is a new MSE series, so if you like what you see, please subscribe to the channel and share the video. And if you have any questions about medicine, then please chuck them in the comments and we'll try and answer them in the next video. So, we are just a few days away from deadlines. Have you completed your personal statement? Have you done all your volunteering? Of course, you can only apply to 4 medical schools, so what's happening with your 5th choice option? You get an extra non-medicine choice on your UCAS application. It makes sense to use it. You have to decide whether you make it a science choice such as biomedical science or a vocational choice such as pharmacy or radiography. Here are some tips to help you make the choice. Firstly, ask yourself, am I a scientist with a caring nature or just a caring person who likes science? This will help guide you towards the type of course that you want to put down as your 5th choice. Second, think practically. Would you really want to do this course for 3 years if medicine didn't exist? 3 years is a long time to just go through the motions. Finally, don't get too worried. If you don't get any medicine offers and you're not too sure on your 5th choice, it's really okay. Just like everyone else in your position, there is still UCAS Extra and clearing at your disposal to help you find the right next move. Whether you're applying for medicine in this cycle or in a few years' time, students always want to know what life is really like. So recently, I did a reality check with 5th year medical student Lizzie. Here's what she had to say. So, would you like to sum up being a medical student in a few words?
Yeah, so the first word that comes to mind is hard.
Hard.
Which would be kind of the first negative aspect, because that's what you've got to get out of the way, because it's hard work and you can't get out of that. It's hard work to get in, it's hard work to stay in, it's hard work pretty much for the rest of your life. It's in the first couple of years you're usually doing lectures and you see some patients but you don't do much. But now I'm at the point in my last year where, even from 3rd year and things, but when you're in your last year they give you responsibility. So I go in, I can't prescribe things for patients because that's only when you're a doctor, but you can go and examine patients, you can offer management plans, you speak to them and you can do things for them. And when you see something that you've done pay off for a patient, that's a massive plus. And everyone knows they're in the same boat. So you always feel supported even if you're by yourself, because you know that there's someone you can talk to. If you've had a really long day, then it's really important to have that network. But I think medics are really good at having that because they understand what it's about. Yeah, and then the life of the medical student kind of goes on to the life of being a doctor, which is something else entirely. But
So you want to be a doctor? Well, that is the title for our latest MSE Medicine quiz. If you're thinking of applying now or in the future, why not give it a go? The link is in the info below. In a few days' time, the deadline will have passed for applying for this year's cycle. So it's a good time to take an overall look at the timeline and applying for medical school. The spring and summer are the perfect time to get your volunteering, your taster days and your general research underway. If you're applying to a school that requires the UK CAT test, such as Sheffield and Edinburgh, then applications open in May and the tests run from July all the way to October. October 15th is the application deadline for all medical courses, and this is set in stone every year, so don't miss it. If you're applying to a medical school which requires the BMAT test, these will take place shortly after you apply, probably towards the end of October and early November. Interviews and offers often take place from November to as far as April, so you may have to sweat it out while some of your non-medical friends are getting in loads of offers. But don't worry, it'll all be worth it in the end.
Are you thinking of applying for medical school in the next year or two? Well, take a look at a few medical events and taster days coming up over the next few weeks.
So there you have it. If you love what we do, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and like our Facebook page. Can we see how many likes we can get on this video? And if you have any questions about medicine application, leave them in the comments below and we will try to answer them for the next video. Well, I've been Matcha and this has been a lot of fun. You've joined me for MSE Medicine Update. Bye.